Hi there, welcome to number one Geek. It is I, Saz, and we are back with some more Project Zomboid. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, it's getting a bit cold out. So I've been looking at my insulation and seeing what I can do to change the insulation around. I did swap out my firefighter jacket, but I'm kind of thinking maybe that was a mistake. Let me have a look. Yeah, because that's actually better for me. So let me put that Ranger jacket back. I can't repair that though, so right, maybe it's not. Let me have a look and see if I can. I've got to balance things. I've got a pair of gloves, but it looks like there's a hole. Let's try these second level gloves. There we go. But if I look at that, they've got a hole in them. So what I can do, interestingly, is I can rip that clothing, grab the needle and the thread, okay, so now put a patch on there, which means that hopefully that will insulate a bit better. But I will put those gloves now back in there. I'm also going to craft some sheep rope out of that. Put those jeans back. Excuse me, still got that cold, but it's getting a lot better though. I think I'm just getting rid of all the gunk now. Right, so I need a better jacket, I think. Right. Got some more firefighter pants if I need them. Okay, that really hasn't helped anything in the way of wear the military urban camo. I wonder if the Santa suit. Oh, look at that. Oh, yes. The Santa suit. Right, well, I'll put the firefighter jacket over here for the moment. Now, keep me warm. Now, all I need... Now, with the military helmet, keep me warm. On my head. Kind of. Awesome sauce. Oh, I look a state. Do you know what would... Oh, here's an idea. Have I got it? Have I got it there? Problem solved. Problem solved. I'm now toasty and warm. Look at me. Okay, so I need today, we're going to do some base building and... Maybe some yiffing and some skiffing or whatever. Got to get the electrics up, so I'm going to collect some wood as well to make sure I might have to get, I'm wondering if I'm going to have to get another... I'm overburdened. Yes, that's because I've got the military helmet on as well, so I'll take that off. Oh, I'm hot now, am I? I was hoping it was going to be one of those days where I could... Well, I know now I'll place that there. Put the Spiffo suit head back. Bit of a disappointment, but you know. Put the needle and thread. There you go. I'm going down unpleasantly hot. So I found the katana last go, and that will be me. I'm still overweight. Why am I still overweight? It's because I haven't put that lead pipe away. Just going to put the glass on the floor. Empty pop bottle. Rip sheets, sheet rope. Let's put those rip sheets back there. Oh, it's the wood axe. Okay, I'll put the wood axe back. Still overweight. Ah, got twigs in here. I can light the fire later. I've got the twigs, so I'm hungry. I'm kind of faffing about at the moment, so I appreciate that. But I'm going to head up to the hospital and the other area to throw the empty tin can down. Let's see what else we've got in the food department. A canned potato, just in case. Okay, I'm still overweight. So put my lighter there. Put my can up. Oh no, I need the main map. Can over there. Put the bandage away. And there we go. I don't have that much in the big hiking bag, so if I do need to pick anything up, awesome sauce. Right, so I'm going to walk over to the hospital and use the opportunity, hopefully, to drive back. Actually, no. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to do my mechanics. So I'm going to go off while I work on all these cars and try to bring my mechanics up, and we'll work from there. Back in a bit. Right, well, I have literally done every car on the thing, and my mechanics is now up, which is awesome. Right, next thing to do is I need to start building up my electrical and metalworking. Now, did I actually bring... I didn't. So I'm a bit of a muppet. But we can sort that out in a bit. I can go back, because I've got cars here that I can drive back. In fact, probably what might be the best idea for me at the moment is to pop back, have some food. Let's eat those chips. And then go grab a welding torch so I can start practicing my welding and stuff. Now this car, because I had to move it to actually get to the engine and stuff, actually has a key, which is cool. Yeah. Right, let's go put a log in the fire. So I just realised I am quite Christmassy at the moment. I mean, if you think about it, I've got the Santa's outfit. I've got the police vest, which is effectively my tribute to John McClane. And yes, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. And add the log. That should give us some lovely, lovely heat. Whilst actually looks like I might be better off moving the bed closer to the fire here. But 15.8 is fine. Yeah, I think it might be wise for me to do that, but we'll sort that out a bit later, or maybe off camera, because do you know what I nearly didn't do? There we go. That would have been embarrassing, wouldn't it? Whoops. Now the nice thing is I've got a lot of these barrels here, which I can disassemble. Fire down. Put my wire mask on. It could be welding with a screwdriver. Press the fast forward button. So that is pretty much what I'll be doing. I'm getting my metal work up, because that means that I can take a cooker, a fridge, and my electrical as well, because I realised when I was looking for the stove that I could actually get a dishwasher, or sorry, not a dishwasher, a tumble dryer and washing machine, meaning that I could potentially... Can I not take these apart? No, obviously not. That I could potentially have a washer dryer in my base, which will allow me to wash my clothes, dry them, and keep myself nice and toasty and warm, etc, etc. How cool is that? So cool. Disassemble wall clock. So I'm going to get on with building up my skills, and then we'll hopefully, once I'm up to level 2 on stuff, see what I can do about moving items. And then effectively what we're doing is we're making a camp of a base, so we'll see where we go from there. Back in a bit. Right, okay, so as you can see, I've got all the bits there. I've also picked up an under-counter fridge, which is why I'm slightly heavy. And I'm going to head back and install that just now. I need to start reading some more books, but a little bird told me that if I start reading books beyond the ability of the character, even though the character will say that they won't understand it, what will happen is they actually retain the knowledge that they have. So effectively, we're putting ourselves into a position where we can just carry on learning, or carry on, learning your skills because you've already read the books. So I'm going to trolley all the books that I can, despite the fact that I may not be able to understand them, and obviously get this fridge put in as well, so that I can then start looking after things like vegetables, which rotted quite quickly, so I can, when I do my farming, I should be able to work things through. So yeah, I'm going to install the fridge, learn the books, and then start going back up to do my thing, as they say. Right, I'll be back when I am. Well, it turns out that little rumour is a bit of a lie, or maybe just, as you can see, he'll go, I don't understand it. And that's the end of that. Won't be able to do it. Still at 0 number of pages. So, effectively, it's either been a bug that has been closed out, or something along those lines. So that is not the case. So if anyone does tell you that, you can tell them, no, Saz has tested it. It doesn't work. Right, so metalworking and mechanics. Right, so we're going to go do some more books, and see you soon. Oh, by the way, I forgot the fridge. Righty-ho! So we've done a lot of work. Let me just bring up my skill list. Skills. So we've got a lot of carpentry now. We're going to be looking at level 7 carpentry, which will mean that we'll start doing better items. As you see, electrical, metalworking, and my mechanics have gone up from doing all that point. And I've got I found a metalworking book, so I read that. Just got to get an electrical book. Now, the major thing is that most of the electrical stuff is now pretty much done. As in, there's not a lot for me to actually take apart now to learn from. So that's a thing. Now the other thing is that if I look inside the car here, I've got a still fridge, blue washing machine, and white clothing dryer. Now I have to actually lose all my items to get these things in. One thing I want to try and make sure I do is get as close to this door as possible. Right. Let's turn that engine off. Now, maximum is 50, so I need to get down to under 50 as I do that. And then let's grab the fridge. And we want to put it down as quickly as we possibly can. And there we go. So we've got a fridge in there, which I believe also has a freezer section if needs be. So that helps that end. Right, next one. What we got next? The blue washing machine. I'll put the washing machine over here. And then grab the tumble dryer. Okay, so that's pretty much most of the stuff. Now all I've got to do now is just look at some books. I may want to move that over closer to the fire, I think. But I may also want to perhaps start thinking about taking some of this stuff apart. Get the sledgehammer and take these glass sections out. Which would probably be the easiest thing to do. In fact, I'll do that now. It's equipping both hands. Another point is I might take out like a door or wall here so that I've got a door that I can go through here rather than having to worry about climbing through windows all the time. Okay, I need to move that bed. Right, I've got things to do. Let's drop the sledgehammer. Can I move the watch over and the screwdriver? Probably need the screwdriver, don't I? What's the weight on that? 20 and 20, so I pop that there. Okay, and then I pop the bed, do the bottom bit there. Put the bed right by the stove, which I mean I'll keep warm at night. Even though it is the 5th of the 10th, I don't know if I've gone back in time or something. Right, let's pick up. Can we pick up the US Army thingy? Yep. And I want to take that apart. Got some electronic scrap. Right, can I take this desk apart? Right, let me do the books first. It may take me a little while to do this, so I will... Once I've got myself organised, I'll... Actually, there was something I wanted to do, wasn't there? Which was... Which I can do... Where were you? I did pick it up, didn't I? Pink wall lamp, there we go. There we go. So that gives us a little bit of light in that room as well. I don't know if that's going to last, but hey, whatever. I can start moving stuff around. Yeah, so I'm just going to do a little bit of organisation in the room, and then we'll see where we go from there. Okie dokie, Christmas presents and all that. So let us get those logs that we've well, I've turned them into planks, and now I'm dragging them all the way over to this section. So all I'm just going to do is just carry on doing the line up the top here. So I've got my battlements basically is what they're going to be. I've also had another idea as well to get my shooting up. I have added this. The silencer mod has now been added. So I'm going to end up finding an M16. See if I can find a silencer. And go back up to the military base where all those zombies are stuck behind that thing. I just use them as shooting ducks practice, effectively. Yeah. Shooting ducks in a barrel, sort of thing. Should be getting the lighter as I do this. Okay, that's pretty much me done. Yep, cool. Now the other thing is, I believe I should have some sheep rope here. And add the sheep rope there. Which effectively means that I can get up and down this area. Also meaning that I can chop some trees down here. And also start the roads that I was going to do from the bottom of here to shore. Now, the one thing I wanted to have a look at is to make sure. Let's have a look at the map. Map's probably, yeah, make map. Right, so it's gonna. Looks like I'd be about here, so I'd have to put a very long road-ish wooden road all the way up down to this road here as an escape route, which isn't that bad, I suppose. It'd mean that I'd be able to escape at least into New Denver, so that could be interesting. But I think, oh, do apologise. And my next job really is to go grab some sleep. I'm hoping that my fitness levels will go up. 30,000 is a damn massive amount that I need to do that, but my sprinting is doing alright. How are we for temperature? The temperature is down. Siphon gasoline. Twigs and a lighter. And sleep. Cool, that kept me fairly warm during that price time. So I'm going to continue on. I'm going to walk across here. And I'm going to use the forest, the other side of the... Oh, haven't needed it so far, but just in case any red dots do suddenly come near me. I kind of use it as a long distance warning system. So I'll start cutting down the trees here. I wish these people would stop dying, you know. You've got to stay alive, at least. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these down, use the logs, and start building my way across this way and have different sheep ropes coming down and up so that I've got an easy path to get in. And that'll be done, and hopefully I'll get a nice section of battlements going across here. So we'll get back to that in a bit. Okay, sudden realization. These lights are breaking. They're not going out. I need to add light bulbs, grab more light bulbs and stuff. So that's something that I need to work out for myself. We're doing all right at the moment, work-wise. Nearly there to the end. But that's an important thing that I've realised, is that I need to start collecting light bulbs. So it's another thing on my list of stuff to do. Things you got to do, Shash. It's all these things you got to do, man. No. 6 planks. Let's cut down some more trees, shall we? Which is a good row of trees here. We're nearly a quarter of the way. Okay, so now I've got those planks. Stick him on myself. Let's speed up, shall we? Now I'm trying to work out whether I ought to put defense on the side or whether it will stop me from seeing or being able to shoot at things, because I'm kind of thinking that this is going to be like a shooting platform, because there's no other real way that I can deal. So effectively it's going to be stopping the zombies from getting anywhere near me, and also being able to shoot them from a distance. So I will definitely need to get my firearm skill up. Now, I hear the M16 is a good weapon, as is the shotgun. I'm not too sure if you can silence a shotgun. With the new silencer thing, I know you could do it with ORGM, but ORGM, yeah, ORGM, real good mod. Yeah. But we're making our way forward, and what I'll do is I'll probably leave it there for when I'm done. So I think probably the best thing to do now is say, yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys. If you like what you like, press the like button. If you dislike what you dislike, press the dislike button. But please pop something down in the comment section to let me know how I can improve my content for you. Also, if you really like it, why don't you press the subscribe button, so then you will help me out and if you super like it, why not press that bell icon as well, which will mean that you will get updated and notified whenever I upload new content, which for Project Zomboid is 5 days a week. Also, why don't you have a check out of my Twitter? I do quite a lot of online games late at night for me, but about 6 o'clock US time. And yeah, be very grateful to see you all. That is number one geek with the number one rather than the word one, because somebody already got the one with the one on the bottom of it. You should see not like that when it comes up in a second. Maybe. No, you probably won't, but there you go. Yeah, that's the one with the word on it, but you want a one in it, not the word one. Well, I know what I'm talking about. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next week, and we will see where we go from here. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.